All right, now that we are all warm and cozy and looking gorgeous, schmodel.
everybody.
Look at these schmodels I'm actually stood beside me this morning. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Now we need to warm you up from the inside out with a warm cup of coffee. Here's a question. Maybe you were listening yesterday or not, but did you know that some coffee undergoes a fermentation process?
You taught me that yesterday.
I did. Hey, I did my studying yesterday, but yes, indeed it does, involving microorganisms, obviously like a yeast, and we know that in yogurts and in breads. Well, some coffee, like the Cumplida Refinada, undergoes the same fermentation process to create a completely unique flavor. I also taught you yesterday that in Nicaragua and the Cumplida, because Cumplida is actually a place in Nicaragua, they start their journey in the same way, then they split. The one goes through the black honey route, that being the Nicaragua, where they kind of create this caramelized black layer over 30 days. They continue that process to create this beautiful flavor profile. I'm trying not to mention any of the ingredients there. And then, of course, the Cumplida goes through the fermentation process, which has a slightly different flavor note. So at their heart, they're the same guy. Basically, they're just the same guy from Nicaragua with different universities.
Different finishing schools.
Yeah, they went to different universities. Okay, so what we've got here are some flavor notes laid out in front of me, a range of different fruits, different acidities, different spicy notes, cereal notes. What we're going to do now is a blind taste test of sorts and a bit of competition, because we always got to have a bit of healthy competition. Right. You're going to have a taste of your coffee, and then you're going to identify one or more of the flavor notes out on our smorgasbord here. Every flavor note you get correct, I give you a point. The one who wins the most points gets a rose from me in a very romantic fashion.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. You get a rose. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. You get a rose and you stick around. The other person's off the show. The other person is off Espresso. All right, so you guys up for the challenge?
Yeah,
man.
All right, so you can start wherever you want, really. Okay. So you've got the Cumplida is on your right-hand side, and then you've got the Nicaragua on the left.
Ooh.
We can choose anything first.
You can go either way. So we've got honey there, we've got some nuts, cashew nuts, we've got some cherries, caramelized cherries, we've got some flour, we've got some pomegranate seeds, some raisins here, we've got some cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves.
The Cumplida has a very nutty smell to it, so I'm definitely going to go with the nuts for this one. Don't.
Okay.
I'm going to taste.
My tongue is on fire today. I am in the zone. I definitely think I have an idea of what's going on here.
So you can start. Once you've got an answer, just let me know and I'll hopefully give you a point.
I definitely want to draw a comparison between the two. If I'm looking at the Nicaragua versus the Cumplida, I'm getting a little bit more of a mild bitterness on the Nicaragua.
Okay.
It's more of a cereal type of a
So
taste
what would
to
you
me.
match that with then?
Nothing too much in the fruity terms, so I'd definitely go with something like, I could agree with Jamie on those nuts. Possibly, is that yeast or?
That's flour.
Flour. I think it could have somewhat of a flour to it. It's not sweet enough to have any of these fruity tones for me.
Ding, 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 ding. I'll give you 1 point on the
I
Nicaragua.
was about to say that.
Barista boy in the building. Barista boy.
I would also like to say that this has a bit of a spicy note because we don't have any fruits in there. I do feel like it is a bit more spicy. So the Nicaragua is a bit more spicy than the Cumplida. So I would definitely say it has a bit of spice in.
Doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
So they share a similar flavor intensity. They've both got a 5 intensity, obviously, because they're kind of made from the same beans, but no spice. Which one would you say carries a bit more acidity? Well,
Ooh, that is an interesting one, actually.
So far, it's 1 point plays.
Nicaragua has a bit more acidity than the Cumplida.
I'm going to maybe go against you and say...
Remember, the Nicaragua is created with the black honey process, eh? I'm just putting a little thing out there.
So then I will say the Cumplida. Come on, I just got it wrong.
But
So
I mean,
what?
just on
Give me
that
another matcher. Give me another matcher.
The Cumplida also has honey in, because obviously
They both actually have honey notes.
But
They both actually have sweet honey notes. So I'm going to give you a point. I'm going to ask for one more ingredient as the decider here. I think you're the two of the least competitive people on the planet.
We just want to drink more coffee.
I know, maybe that's the key. Yeah.
I think I got a nudge. I don't know about you, Jamie. I don't know how you feel.
Okay, go, my friend.
But I definitely, like I said, I'm getting this the more like sort of sweet florally notes from the La Cumplida. So I'm definitely gonna go with one of the fruit options there. I don't know so much about pomegranate. I'm not sure. It could be between the pomegranate and the cranberry. It's a tosser, but let's try cranberry maybe.
I will
Can't give it to you,
say
man. I can't give it to you.
the cherries.
Can't give it to you either.
The pomegranate.
The pomegranate, I'll give it to you, man. Come on, man, come on. No, look, I made it very difficult because these are very similar flavor profiles. And you see, there's such a subtle difference, but that there is a slightly higher acidity, and you were on the money there with the floral note. So the pineapple probably comes into play there. Okay. But it's subjected to a guy who can't eat, Marmite.
Marmite in Korea.
I don't know what your taste buds actually do. No, you guys did great. Have another sip. Savor it, enjoy it.
I don't mind at all.
Have a big sip because you've earned it. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And what I love the most is in an area like Nicaragua where farmers, they live off the land. The land has been invested in. The way that Nespresso operate in terms of their sustainability. It's not just about, yes, having capsules that can be recycled into a number of things that we've seen on the show, but it's the way that they regreen, replant the forests and invest in a sustainable farming model as well. So that was responsibly sourced and responsibly drink it irresponsibly. Go.
But wait, we need to do the ceremony.
Come on.
Raul,
Would you accept?
would you accept this rose?
This bromance is getting real. Mzansi, look away. Yes, please.
Well done, well done.
Yes!
With every cup, we cultivate some of the finest coffee in the world, celebrating farmers as artists, elevating every coffee moment, because with every cup, precious coffee preserves the beauty of our world. Nespresso, what else?